Hey guys, today we're doing a video on Indonesia, Sumatra, volcanoes, and volcanic fields. We're going to start with Way Island. Way Island is a small, active island, volcanic, to the northwest of Sumatra. We can see this is Way Island here. And we're going to see if we have any views on this island. We have some down here. We'll go over here and see if we can see anything from there. And people, we can see this is a nice forest. Oh, waterfall. How beautiful. Okay, and so we are off to Sulawa Agam. Sulawa Agam is a stratovolcano located at the northwestern tip of Sumatra. And we'll see if we have any views in this area at all. We don't appear to, so we're going to move on to Puo Sago. Sorry, you guys, I don't speak Indonesian, so I'm trying my best to pronounce the words here, the names for the places. Puo Sago is a volcanic complex in the northwest of Sumatra, Indonesia. The name means four square in English. The location of the volcanic complex is isolated that needs several days' journey on foot from the nearest village to reach the mountain. There are four summits at the complex. One lava dome is called Mount Tutung and has 230 feet in diameter and 262.5 feet deep active crater. So that's Mount Puo Sago. I don't know that there's a view here. We'll back out a little bit. And there's one over this area, so we'll go here. I don't know what we'll see here. This is Mawar area. We can at least have a view. Check out this lake, really pretty. And our next area is Guredong. Guredong is a stratovolcano complex in northern Sumatra, Indonesia. The official name of the whole complex is confusing between the two adjacent volcanoes, Bernay Guredong and Bernay Talang. Two other volcanic cones are Sala Nama and Papaji, and there are two sediment hills. And our next one is Mount Kimber. Mount Kimber, the name means twin mountain. It is a Pleistocene volcano located in the northern Sumatra island of Indonesia. It contains a fumarole field named Geoleston. The volcanic complex is located in the junction of the two geological fault systems, and it is a shield volcano. So you can see it here. And I don't know, there's view here, so we'll hit our little guy and see. And there is none in this area, and we're moving on to Mount Sevilla. Mount Sibayak is a stratovolcano overlooking the town of Barastangi in northern Sumatra, Indonesia. And we'll back out a little bit. And we do have some views here, so we're going to go up here and look. That is gorgeous. You see people down here camping. And our next one is Mount Sinabung. Mount Sinabung is a stratovolcano of andesite and dacite in the Karo Plateau at Karo region of northern Sumatra, Indonesia. And we'll see if we have any views on this mountain. And we have one up here. You guys. Okay, so I have to reload my earth here. That's cute. That happens once in a while. Hopefully it'll open right back up to where I had it. Okay, there we go. This is Mount Sinabung. And I will go back again. Click my little guy. There we go. And since we're down lower, I believe that's the volcano up there. Or it may be that we were up on top. I'm not sure. Anyway, let me get my thing back open again. Our next one is Lake Toba. And this is Lake Toba. Lake Toba is a 35 by 100 kilometer caldera. It's the Earth's largest quaternary caldera. It was formed during four major Pleistocene ignimbrite producing eruptions beginning 1.2 million years ago. The latest of these produced the young Toba tuff about 74,000 years ago. So that's really cool. And let's see if we have views here. We do. We'll see if we can go out on the lake. So guys, this is Lake Toba. And it's huge. And moving on to our next one, Helatoba Turatung. Helatoba Turatung are sulfurous hot springs. They stretch 40 kilometers along the Renan Toro geological fault zone. The last eruption took place during the Pleistocene age. And the only views are from the city area, so we'll see if we can go over here and maybe look back this way. So our area we want to look at is actually that way. But this is really pretty. Moving on to our next one, Imam. Imam is a small dacitic and rhyolitic cone. I'm not sure if there's views here. And we don't have any in this area. And we're moving on to our next one. Sabal Bali. Sabal Bali. Sabal Bali is a stratovolcano. It has two solfatara fields on the eastern flank. There is a rhyolitic dacitic lava dome erupted from the Toruasic fault. And moving on to our next one, Lubukraya. Lubukraya is an andesitic stratovolcano. It has a crater at the south and a lava dome at the foot. And our next one is Surik Merapi. Surik Merapi is a stratovolcano on the Sumatra island of Indonesia. It has 600-meter wide crater lake at the summit and some sulfur deposits. A small parasitic cone called Danau Merah is found at the upper southeast flank of the mountain and several solfatara fields at the eastern flank. During the 19th and 20th centuries, small phreatic eruptions occurred. I don't know, there may be a view here, so we'll check and see. And there doesn't appear to be one here. And we're moving on to the next one, Mount Talakmal. Mount Talakmal is a volcano in West Sumatra, Indonesia. It is 9,577 feet high. And we'll see if we have any views here. We have some from the outside, so let me go over here. We'll go here and see if we can see anything. Yes, baby. What? Can you go, what's the word? Can you go send my phone to my dad? Huh? Going to send my phone to my dad. Okay. Then you go over. Yeah. Okay. See you over. Sorry guys, daughter came home. Here we go, we get a view here of the town. So not what I was looking for, but I think our area is back over in this area. And moving on to our next one, Sarik Gajah. Sarik Gajah are two pyroclastic cones right at the equator line on the Sumatra island of Indonesia. The first cone is Sarak, an andesitic basaltic vegetated cone. The other is andesitic dacitic Gajah cone, 10 kilometers southwest of the first one, and contains lava flow. No eruptive history ever recorded from the volcanic complex. So you can see the first one is here, and the second one I believe is over here. So it's southeast of this one, and should be around here somewhere. Anyway, moving on to the next one, Mount Merapi. Mount Merapi is a complex volcano. It is the most active volcano in Sumatra. So we have the Mount Merapi here. And we also have a crater here. And maybe a view. Yes, we have some here. Okay, so we'll go here. Oops, people. And we'll see if we can get the view on the other one. We have one down here too. And not seeing much here other than people. Moving on to the next one, Mount Tandakat. Mount Tandakat is a stratovolcano. It is also a twin volcano with Mount Singalang. Only Tandakat has a historical volcanic activity. The city of Padang Panjang is located at the foot of the mountain. And you can see Mount Singalang is over here. And we have views here, so let's see if we can go down to the bottom here. Maybe we can see something here. Ooh. So our mountains are actually up here, but we can't really see past those. And moving on to our next one, Mamta Lung. Mamta Lung is an active stratovolcano in West Sumatra, Indonesia. Talang has two crater lakes on its flanks, the largest of which is 1 by 2 kilometers wide and is called Lake Talang. So I believe this is Lake Talang is here. And we do have a view here, so we'll go right here. Oops. Stormy skies. Okay, so our volcano is over this way somewhere, and this is the lake. That's really pretty. And moving on to our next one, Mount Currency. Mount Kerinci is a volcano in Sumatra. Kerinci is more active than most other Indonesian volcanoes and with nearly annual phreatic eruptions. And there's a view down here. So let's go look around. And we can see that Kerinci is back in this area, so we won't have a good view here. And that's the shelter there. Oh, we have one up on top. I didn't see that one. Awesome. Whoa, inside the crater. Well, outside the crater, maybe. This is up on top. Moving on to our next one, Mount Sumbing. Mount Sumbing is a stratovolcano in the central region of Sumatra, Indonesia. The volcano has several craters and a 180-meter long crater lake. And not a good view there. And moving on to our next one, Belarung Bariti. Belarung Bariti is a volcanic complex that rises above the Samalako Plain in southwest of Sumatra, Indonesia. It contains a 1.2-kilometer wide volcanic crater. And our next one is Bekut Don. Bekut Don, the name means leaves hill. It is a stratovolcano and located in a sparsely populated region in Sumatra. A 600-meter wide crater lake is located at the summit. A smaller crater lake, Tologo Kinsi, is found in the southwest flank. So here's the crater lake here for this one. And I don't see any views for this one, but you can also see there's Bekut Don here too. And moving on to our next one is Mount Kaba. Mount Kaba is a twin volcano with Mount Hitam in Bengkulu province of Indonesia. It has an elongated summit crater complex dominated by three historically active craters that trend east-northeast from the summit to the upper northeast flank. The southwestmost crater of the Ganong Kaba, Kawa Lama, is the largest. Most historical eruptions have affected only the summit region of the volcano. They mostly originated from the central summit crater, although the upper northeast flank crater, Kawa Vangelsong also produced explosions during the 19th and 20th centuries. In 1833, an eruption ejected water from the crater lake, forming lahars that produced damage and fatalities at Talang, Klingi, and Bliti villages. I'm not sure if there is a view. Well, there is a view here, so we're going to go right here. And this is one of the craters here. That was neat. And moving on to our next one, Mount Dempo. Mount Dempo is the highest stratovolcano in South Sumatra province that rises above Pasuma Plain near Pagar Alam and adjacent with Bengkulu province. 7 craters are found around the summit. A 400-meter or 1,300-foot wide lake is found at the northwest end of the crater complex. The most recent activity was in 2009. This is Merapi Dempo, or Mount Dempo. And I don't see a view for this one. Moving on to our next one, Mount Pata. Mount Pata, the name means broken mountain. It is a dissected quaternary volcano. On the 1st of May in 1989, a fumarole activity was observed by a pilot near the summit. The exact location of the crater, the date of its formation, and its geological relationship is uncertain. And our next one is Bukit Lamut, Bali. This is a heavily eroded stratovolcano on Sumatra island of Indonesia. It consists of 3 eruption craters, 2 on the Bukit Lamut and 1 on the east-north side of the Bukit Bali. The large lava flows occur on the north side of Bukit Bali. Active fumarole fields are found in 2 crescentic basins to the north of Bukit Lamut. And I'm not sure, we'll see if we have a view here at all. We don't appear to have any, but there is a coffee shop down here. And moving on to our next one, Mount Bazaar, which is over here. Mount Bazaar is a stratovolcano in the southeast of Sumatra, Indonesia. A minor sulfur deposit can be found in the crater. A big solfatara field called Marga Bayer is located along the north-southwest flanks, or the Semangko fault system. Okay, so we're going to see where our views are here. We do have some here. So we're going to go here. Check out the waterfalls here. Wow. So that was the waterfall on that side. All right. We are moving on to our next one. Lake Ranau. Lake Ranau is an 8 by 13 kilometer Pleistocene caldera partially filled by the crescent-shaped Lake Ranau. The caldera lies along the Great Sumatran Fault that extends the lengths of Sumatra. Incremental formation of the caldera culminated in the eruption of the voluminous Ranau tuff about 0.55 million years ago. A morphologically young post-caldera stratovolcano, Gunung Sinabung, was constructed within southeast side of the caldera to a height of more than 1,200 meters above the lake. The volcano has not been mapped in sufficient detail to determine the age of its latest eruptions, although fish kills and sulfur smells in the lake in the 19th and early 20th centuries may be related to volcanism. And we do have some spots in the lake here, so we'll go here. And that is beautiful. Swimming pool on that side. And moving on to our next one, Mount Sekinclaw. Mount Sekinclaw is a volcano with two calderas, Belarang, which is 2 kilometers wide, and Bulak, which is 2.5 kilometers wide, located in the South Sumatra, Indonesia. A 300-meter wide crater is found at the summit. Fumarole activities are found at the foot of the calderas. And you can see one of the calderas is here. And I believe the other one is on the other side. You can see one, there's the other one over here. I don't know, there's view here. There's no view here. And moving on to our next one, Suwo. Suwo is an 8 by 6 kilometer wide caldera in the south of Sumatra, Indonesia. The depression was formed primarily by tectonic movement. Historical Mars and silica lava domes are found along the Great Sumatran fault line. Phreatic eruptions occurred during the major 1933 earthquake. And moving on to our next one, Hulubalu. Hulubalu? Is an elliptical 4-kilometer long caldera, the floor of which is about 700 meters above sea level and is surrounded by steep walls in the southeastern Sumatra. Post-caldera volcanism formed central cones and basaltic and andesitic flank volcanoes. Sulfateric areas, mud volcanoes, and hot springs occur at several locations, but it is not known for sure when the volcano last erupted, possibly in the Holocene epoch. So let's see if we have any views here. And we have some over here, but I'm not going to go that far over. Moving on to our last one for Sumatra is Bajabasa. Rajabasa is a isolated 1,281 meter high conical volcano along the Sunda Strait at the most southeastern point of Sumatra. And you guys, thank you. And our next one will be on Sunda Strait and Java. Anyways, you guys, thanks and have a great day.